like to give a special nail addict shout out to Strawberry Shortcake, Icy Tay, Kathy Wellman, and Nikki for being the first four to comment on my last video. I appreciate you ladies so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So for the set today, I am using this Polygel by McCart. It is so blurry, I forgot the number, but it's from their seasonal concertos kit that they brought out a while back. It came with like 12 different colors, I believe. And like there's a lot in this kit I've never even used. So obviously when I first got it, I swatched it as a video here on YouTube, but like after swatching all 12 of those shades, I might have used maybe the max, I would say maybe 4 colors out of the kit. So I went back into my Polygel. I have so much of it, and I just decided to see if like which ones I haven't like actually used, and then I'm just gonna start using them because it just makes sense. But this color is so pretty. It's like a pink nude, but like a really light pink nude, and I just love how it looked. It looked very nice. I was a little worried it wouldn't look good when I first started applying it because of how light it is, but it actually worked out pretty well. So I'm doing my typical 2-beat method that I always do when I'm doing my Polygel overlays. So I did squeeze that Polygel from where the tip and the natural nail meet to the free edge. And I'm taking my Polygel brush and some slip solution, which is 91% alcohol. And I'm just patting that into place on the nail. So what I like to do first is pat it over the nail, making sure it does cover all of the sidewalls. And then I'll go back in and smooth everything out and take out as many lumps and bumps as I can and just make it like really nice and smooth. So the nail tips I'm using today are my XXL nail tips that I got off Amazon. I always have them linked down below when I do use them, but they're okay. For me, I wouldn't say I would wear these on a regular basis. They're okay. They run a little small as well as what I noticed. But they're okay. They're okay. So here I am here just like trying to get that bead correct and nice and straight. And then after I do the first bead, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 30-second cure. So if you know me, then you know like I always like go ahead and do all of my first beads together and give everything a cure, and then go in with that second bead. And it just kind of depends on the Polygel. So McCart's Polygel consistency is so nice to the point that the Polygel stays where you want it to go. It doesn't run or anything like that. Like it typically just stays where you want it. And this is any Polygel of theirs that I've used. My #1 brand right now for Polygel is McCart. It may be someone else, that I might not know about, but for me right now, I can say McCart is definitely #1 for me. So I have like a scare. Like I went on McCart's website probably, I want to say like 2 months ago, just to kind of see what new Polygel they had or whatever. And the day I decided to go on there was no Polygel. When I tell you no Polygel, like I searched certain colors that I feel like they still would have had. Like I looked everywhere on this site to make sure that I wasn't overlooking the Polygels. But at this particular day that I went on, there were no Polygels. So I'm thinking maybe they were like revamping their website or something, because in my last video, I was speaking on a McCart Polygel I was using it and saying like they no longer sold it. Like I know Amazon has it because that's where I would typically get mine from anyways. But like when I went on their site to see if maybe they brought out anything new or anything like that, I didn't see it. So it kind of like put me in a shock, like, oh my gosh, are they discontinuing Polygel? But a subscriber of mine in my last video let me know that they do still sell it. So of course I ran to the website to check it out, and y'all, they still sell them. I'm so happy. Like, when I tell y'all this is a great brand with Polygel, it's an absolute great brand with Polygel. I love the consistency of their Polygel. Number one for me always. So if you've watched a video of mine recently, like I've had maybe 2-3 videos where I kind of talked about that, like how I went on the site and they weren't there. I'm letting you know that they do still sell Polygel, and I am so excited for this. Like y'all don't understand how scared I got, because they're just a really great brand for me. Jumping back into the set, I'm on the pinky now, just finishing up, doing that first bead, making sure everything is nice and straight. And it was a bit blurry. I apologize. I think it's another video coming up as well where it's kind of like, I guess I didn't set it up to like kind of focus in on everything. So like if I went too close or just in a wrong angle, it's a little blurry, and I do apologize about that. But yeah, just again, as you see me here, just kind of like getting everything together, making sure the nail is nice and smooth, checking the sides, making sure the side walls are nice and straight. So when I go in and file shape and buff, I shouldn't have too much to do. So now I'm going in with the cuticle bead. And so what I do is I normally put a good sized bead there. And then I pat it into place. So I leave the middle of this bead kind of high, and now I'm just patting around the cuticle with that polygel to make sure that it's covering, but it's also nice and flushed as well. And then I'm gonna like blend from the bottom of that bead, and I'll just like blend it into the first already cured bead. And for me, it makes a very nice nail. Like, I wear my nails like this all the time when I do actually keep an overlay method on, and it works amazing. Now, this one I did a bit thin, if you can see, but off camera, I did go ahead and add in polygel where needed and fix that. But it was a little bit thinner than I would have liked, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens, and again, you can just add a little, you know, little by little until you're happy with your nails. So it works out either way. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, thank you guys so much for joining the video today. If you are new to my channel, then welcome to the Nail Addict family. I welcome you, and I thank you so much for joining me on a nail journey. If you know anyone that may like my videos, share with a friend, a family member, a loved one, whomever. Share. Let's get our channel going this year. Just really excited for this year when it comes to my YouTube. And if you're subscribed to my channel, I love you so much. And I am so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. And I just thank you for your continued support. So I did decide to file shape and buff off camera, and this is how they look after that process. So now I'm going in and I'm just matte top coating over all of the nails so that I am able to start the design. So today I'm using Matte and Glam polishes. I'm using Rodeo, Electra. I'm also going to be using the Chaser. And last but not least, I'm going to be using Royal Pink. So the set is a Valentine set. So I'm starting them now, y'all, because Valentine's is also a very like a very special holiday for me. And it's like top tier, like Christmas. So it's Christmas and then Valentine's would be my next favorite holiday. And I just love it because I love love. Like, love is a beautiful thing. And if you can find love, I'm telling you, it's just like so beautiful. And not just with a significant other, like your family love, your kids love, your just anyone, your friends love. Like, love, period, is like, I love love. Love is everything to me. So this is one of my very special holidays because for me, it's not just about like your significant other. It's about just showing love for those that you appreciate. That's what I look at Valentine's. So I'm taking the first shade here, which is Rodeo Drive, and I am just making a line across all of the nails. So all of the nails are going to be the same. So I'm only going to show the first two, the index and the middle, because again, every single nail has the same design. Then I'm going to go in with Electra, which is such a beautiful shade. So this is like a mix between like a pink and a purple. Like chef's kiss. Like, my truck is almost about this color. This is like the color that I wanted my truck. But, you know, trying to support a small business, I do feel like I went in the wrong direction. I'm not bashing them or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I know if I had a went where my first mind told me to go, this is the color my truck would have been. But anywho. I'm going in next with Electra, and I'm doing the same thing, making another line right above Rodeo Drive. And I do all of my nails and then give it a 30-second cure in between each of the shades that I use. Next up, I'm going in with the Chaser, and the Chaser is like really nice. It's like a different vibe though. So it's like a salmon pink, I want to say, I guess. Really, really pretty though. And I don't think I've ever used the Chaser in a set. Like, of course, I swatched when I first initially got the gels, but I don't believe I used it in a set. But it's a really, really nice, like, different salmon-like shade of pink. And of course, I'm doing the same thing, and then I'll give it a 30-second cure. And then last but not least, I'm going in with Royal Pink and doing the same thing on all of my fingers. I kind of wanted like a little bit more pinks in this, but then I didn't want it to be overkill. So as far as pinks goes, I did stop here. And I try to get shades that kind of are like dark to light. I kind of did a better job of that though, because like the amount of pink gel polishes I have from Madam Glam is insane. Like, that's like one of the main colors, like I guess one of their main colors, because I recently separated all of my Madam Glam color polishes by shades. So like the blues and then the greens, the purples, the reds. Like, I separated all of them so that I'm getting ready to do the comparison video that I told y'all I was going to bring out. That will definitely be coming sometime this year. I am not going to give a time frame because I love doing sets. So that video is going to be interesting, but of course I'm not going to do a set in it. I'm just basically showing you, like, someone could think like you're getting multiple of the same polishes from Madam Glam, because it, you know, when you open the box you might see a pink, a blue, a green. So it's like, well, last month I got like a pink, a blue, a green, but really and truly all of these colors are completely different in the same group of colors, but completely different. And for them to be able to bring out a gel every month that's different like that is so freaking cool. I love Madam Glam. Y'all know that. If you've never tried a Madam Glam polish, go ahead and try a polish. I guarantee you will love it. So let me jump into the set real quick. So what I was doing was trying to do this last portion with a foil. So it's like a I guess an iridescent, I don't know what you call this type of foil. And so what you see me doing with Perfect White is what I did with my nail foil glue. Like, just mapped it out for just that area to be a foil to be placed on it, but it didn't come out right. Like, sometimes when I do my foil designs, especially when I'm trying to make an actual design, I might miss a spot, and because it's a clear like polish, it's hard to see it on your nails at times. So I'll miss a spot and it just kind of messes the whole design up. So I decided to go into the bottom instead with Perfect White for the last part of my French hair. And again, I just repeat that on all of my fingers and give it a 30-second cure. So yeah, if you have never tried a Madam Glam polish, I will link the ones down that I'm using today that are still available on the site. I will link them down below. And I do have a discount code that you can use to save you some coins, so check them out. And also too, one of the really best things about Madam Glam, that they are HEMA free, 21 formula free, palm oil free. Like, they are like a very safe gel to use. So if you have like allergies to gels and things like this, these are definitely gels that you can use, and one coat coverage, so really, really great. So now that all the Frenchies are set, I'm now using my dotting tool and a nail art brush, and I'm making some hearts on my index. So I'm just taking those colors and doing the same thing kind of reversed. So I'm starting with Rodeo Drive and I'm making a heart. I'll go in with Electra, the Chaser, and then Royal Pink to make a heart of each of those colors. So I didn't make a white heart because it was just really close to the white part of the French, and I kind of didn't want the colors to meet like that, but it looked really great with just the 4 pinks on it. And I'll let you watch. After I did get all of the hearts onto the nail, I did a 30-second cure in my lamp. So for my middle finger, I am top coating and I'm going to apply some rhinestones to the cuticle cup. So I'm actually doing this for my middle and my ring finger, both. I do this rhinestone placement. And typically, if I'm just going to peel these off, I'm able to just apply top coat, put the rhinestones I want, and keep it going. But for some reason, the top coat today was not holding these rhinestones. So I had to pull out my Macart rhinestone glue and just place that wherever I did want a rhinestone. These rhinestones here I got off Amazon and I absolutely love them. They're so pretty. It's like a hot pink, or excuse me, like a fuchsia, but it's like got an AB shift to it, so it's really, really pretty. These are, but I'll let you watch and till the next step. So I'm gonna kill y'all with hearts and lips and stuff like that for Valentine's, because again, this is one of my favorite times. Have the most cutest designs you can do. Like, I just love Valentine's. But I'm going in again, doing the same thing with each of the colors. I'm going to place lips on my pinky, and they came out so freaking cute. So I need to watch like tutorials on like other people and how they do their lips. I mean, my lips came out good, but I feel like it was a lot of work. I feel like it gotta be an easier way to do lips, because some of them I had to like erase and redo. So for these, I did like a 15 minute, damn. I'm at 15-second cure in between each color, just to kind of make sure everything stays in place in case I had to wipe anything off. But again, I'm just using all 4 shades, making my lips. So I normally go across like this, like make a little humpy hump, and then I go right across the bottom, but kind of try to make it squiggly at the same line, because like if you have the lips open, you want to kind of like curve it the same. And then for the bottom, I just go round like so, and then across, and that completes my lip. So now I'm going ahead and I'm just top coating over the index, the pinky, and the thumb. For the thumb, I really didn't add anything additional because we rarely see the thumb anyhow, and I really didn't want to like repeat anything I already did, like the hearts or the lips, so I just kept it as is. But I'm top coating, and then I'm going to give it a 30-second cure. Off camera, I do apply cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. They're cute. They're cute. I give it that. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this set. And if you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.